Okay, we're live.
We're live. We're here. And so is Holly.
Look at Holly.
Holly is with us today. We hope you get to enjoy Holly in the frame the entire
It's
time.
a living cat. She's a living cat. She's not a stuffed cat.
No, that's
That is her real tail. I will touch her for a minute though. I don't want to disturb her too much. She just woke up from a nap.
What
So.
do you need there? What?
Okay.
Okay.
Our son is. We're live, Jackson. It's super important. I'll be right back.
Oh my-
You tell.
No, he's good. He's
Okay.
good.
You tell everyone.
He's good. So,
All right. We are.
I'm Brian.
I'm Christina.
And we are Frame Your Feline. We are the cat shelf reimagined. Why do we want to deal with ugly carpeted cat trees? Why do we need boring cat shelves on the wall when you can have the vertical space that all cats crave and have it be aesthetically pleasing and work with the decor in your house or home?
Oh, I love that pitch.
Thank you. So
I feel like we're on Home Shopping Network.
well, what kind of feels like that.
I'll do it.
So we are looking at our Gallery Gold feline frame set, and again, that's a live
She's
cat.
taking a nap. She's literally taking a nap. She was on the couch, and I said you should go in the frame.
You could see the tail hanging over the edge there. So
She wants you to see the butterfly having its lunch.
That's right. And so the artwork panels are interchangeable. You'll never get bored. The frame styles are interchangeable, so you could swap out frame styles whenever you want. We've really made this customizable so that you will always be able to update the look and feel of your frame whenever you please. You cannot do that with a ugly carpeted cat tree, can you? No, you can't update and change your feline step shelves, can you? No. If you have one of those big, huge gerbil wheels for your cat, can you change the look and feel of that? No, you can't. And especially those ugly, huge, monstrous, robotic litter boxes. Can you change the look and feel of that whenever you want? No! You are stuck with that hideous thing, always looking the same. You'll get bored of looking at it. It's kind of like driving through Pennsylvania. You know, you spend 5 minutes driving through Pennsylvania and you go, man, this is so beautiful.
Wow.
And then when you, 40 minutes down the road, you're like, man,
trees.
Get me out of Pennsylvania. Well, that's what we want to do. We want to get cat lovers everywhere out of Pennsylvania and into robust roadside lookouts everywhere, because you can change the style, the look, the feel, everything about your frame. And you know what? I want to show you guys something. Hi, Claudia. Claudia, I wasn't even going to start until you got here. So I'm glad you're here. Okay.
And we were saying earlier, you know, we do have this awesome ability where we are able to talk to cats, and cats tell us that they hate costumes. They don't like wearing costumes. I'm gonna try. Okay, she put her head up. I'm gonna try to put an artwork panel.
Hey, Foot Romster. You know, let me tell you something. Somebody said there's only 4 people watching, but you know what? The most important person is watching, which is Variety Dummy. Okay? I'm glad you're here.
We don't mind that there's only 4 people watching. You know why? Because we get people to watch the replay. Now we have 12 people watching.
Fantastic.
Oh, I like that. Somebody like cursed us.
Well, I want to talk about whoa before you let's talk about cat.
The cat is sleeping.
The cat is sleeping. Okay, in the frame.
Well, her eyes are open, but she's. Why don't you show that she's alive?
Wait, hold on a second. Here, you guys. Let's go on a field trip.
Hi, Holly.
Look at that.
Look at her.
There you go.
Oh.
There you go. Now you can see how it all works. So go ahead. You can. So we were talking about holidays.
The artwork panel, and then I'm gonna put this one in.
So we were talking about cat costumes for the holidays. Now that the pumpkin spice lattes are at the Starbucks, right? Now you're gonna start seeing all of those cat costumes at Petco, PetSmart, all of that.
There we go.
Do not put your cat in a costume. They hate it. It is common sense that they don't like costumes. Thank you, Moon Watcher. So let's get your cat with the perfect backdrop in their feline frame on your wall. Does that make sense? We've got all sorts of holidays. We've got Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day, Easter, you name it, we've got it. And if we don't have it, you can ask for it. If you need a Secretary's Day backdrop, we'll make it happen. So, so this is the answer that everyone's been waiting for, is some cat product that bridges the gap between giving the cat the vertical space they need, but having it aesthetically pleasing so that it fits for your house and home, and it's great for the human, okay, as well as it is for the cat. There you go.
I was just gonna say, right behind Brian, we have Winnie, and we actually have another frame right here. So we've created a really cool super wall. And just in case, now you can move in, sorry.
So we are happy to announce that we are on Kickstarter right now.
Yes.
So we've had Frame Your Feline version 1.0, the beginning, which is the components are, there's two shelves. There's one floating shelf here, which is the floor, which is carpeted. Here we go. Let me show you guys.
Do you support, I don't know what that is.
We don't know what that is. But this is the floor. Think of it that way. And it's got carpeting that cats love. And then up on the top is a ceiling shelf, okay? And so those two,
No, that's gross.
you got the frame that attaches to those shelves, okay? And so it's very simple as far as putting it together. And our version 1.0 was made out of wood. The shelving material was made out of wood. And we were making them one at a time. And it was, we couldn't keep up with demand. So we have found a manufacturing partner right here in the United States that we're very excited to be working with. And this is our new version as far as the shelving is concerned. That is part of the Frame Your Feline set. And this is stronger than wood, this material. It's non-toxic, non-porous, and 100% recyclable. So, and the carpeting is replaceable as well. So we're very happy about this. And this is why we're doing Kickstarter to kickstart our first manufacturing run, which will happen in September. And if you want to get Frame Your Feline at a super discounted price, this is the time to do it over at Kickstarter. And again, the way Kickstarter works is you can select now whichever you would like. You don't get charged now. You just select what you want. And if we cross the threshold of the amount we're looking to... When we cross that threshold, then it's a go, okay? And then our campaign ends on September 8th. And as soon as it ends, then everybody who said, you know, hey, I'm getting this, they made their pledges, their cards will then be run through, and we will get right to manufacturing immediately in September, and we will be delivering late October, November, definitely, to all of you. So you'll have that up on your wall before the big holidays.
And somebody mentioned something political in the feed, and so we want to let you know that in addition to all of the artwork panels that we have one category called Signs and Flags, where we have flags. So if you're excited for November 11th as much as we are, you can make your cat feel patriotic. There you go.
Patriotic. There you go. How do you? Okay. Ha ha ha. Okay. So, yeah, we do not include a cat with the product. You must supply your own cat. Some assembly required, okay? The frame styles, that's a good question. The frame styles, we have 5 different frame styles to choose from. That is our gallery gold. And the frames are actual real framing material that professional framers use. You can see there's real heft to it, it's really thick. And this is our gallery gold. It's one of our best sellers. And then we have our pixel white, which has these cool little 3-dimensional squares, and it kind of shimmers in the light, which is beautiful. We have a traditional wood, which is called, our warm walnut. And it's got this cool inlaid beading on the interior of the frame.
And now I've sent Holly to Paris.
There you go. See how easy it was? No jet lag. There you go. And then we have, this is our steampunk black, which has flecks of bronze and this cool leather texture to it.
So pretty.
And then last but not least, for those who like their style contemporary, we have this contemporary silver which has that nice wavy pattern. So we have a category for artwork panels called Aquatic Life. And when you have the silver frame with fish as the background, it looks like your cat's in a fish tank. Okay, it's pretty cool. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
All right, moving
We have a lot of spammers tonight on here, or a lot of jokesters.
Well, they don't have a...
That's okay. That's okay.
They have...
We are super excited about our Kickstarter. So our job is to go on all of our social media and meet as many cat lovers and cat parents as we can.
That's right.
So, and we've just crossed a new milestone with our YouTube subscribers.
There you go.
Today, did you know that?
501.
Oh, you did know that?
Yes, you told me just before we went
listened.
on.
Okay.
Yes. Is there any way to keep the cat in it? Well, they naturally want to be in it, Christopher. That's a great question. Because they feel like they're in a box. They feel like they're safe. Because it protrudes outside of the wall. Here's a good side view of,
That's Winnie.
Of that frame. There's Winnie. And notice how we didn't have to get Winnie in there. She just went on her own. And that's because they feel like they're in a box. Cats love boxes. So, cats who love boxes love Frame Your Feline.
Yeah.
And that's what's really neat about our product is you don't have to train them. They just naturally, instinctively want to be in the frame, which is great. You can't say that about a huge gerbil wheel that is for exercise for your cats because that is impossible to get our cats to use it.
We have one on the patio. We've tried to train all 11 cats and we have not been able to get them to make one full rotation. We've used treats and laser toys and begging and they just walk through it or they pee on it and then
doesn't
move
work.
on.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
So does anybody have any questions for us about Frame Your Feline or our Kickstarter or anything about the artwork panels? You want to tell us where you're watching us from?
Where are you at? Where are you from? And how many cats do you have?
Yeah.
The questions I have about you.
Christian, this is a living cat. She's actually sleeping right now. She is perched in a frame. Someone's from Australia, the Milk Boys. That cat looks suspiciously sleepy. Well, to be honest, we live here in the high desert and it's still really hot for us. We have the air on and the fan on. But she is alive and well. Her brother is on the couch next to me sleeping.
Let me do a field trip.
And, okay.
Here we go. Here you guys. Here. Suspiciously sleepy. Here we go. Here we go. This is Winnie. And Winnie is in the contemporary silver frame.
She just doesn't have lights on her right
And she
now.
doesn't have any lights on her, but she is content as can be.
She's a Lynx Point Siamese. She's a rescue. Oh, Christian's from Texas.
All right.
And Christian, we are in the Antelope Valley. We are an hour north of the Hollywood sign. If you've ever heard of the poppy fields or the Mojave Desert, that's where we live. This is what our backyard looks like.
There you go. Which is a panel, by the way, which you can find in our landscapes. That's a good question, too, by the way. What do I get with my Frame Your Feline set order?
Yeah,
well,
there we go.
Let's take a look. I'm going to get a little bit closer here.
Okay.
And here's the suspiciously tired-looking kitty. There we go. Let's see.
How you doing,
There you
Holly?
are, Holly. How are you? So you get the...
Hot.
There we go. Wait, where's my hand? Oh, there we go. You get the upper frame shelf up here. You get the lower frame shelf, which is the floor. You get the frame style of your choice. You get 2 artwork panels of your choice, and we have over 1,000 images to choose from. You can even upload your own images and get customized artwork panels. How cool is that? So a lot comes with your order, and of course you can always order more artwork panels at any time to change up the look of your frame and the backdrop for your cat. Isn't that good? I love dogs, but cats are cool. Well, Christian, it's time to get a cat.
We're glad that you love dogs. We also rescue a lot of dogs and pull them from the shelters and transport them. But if we had Frame Your Dog would just walk right through it.
True. We are working on Frame Your Sloth, but we can't find enough sloth owners. So we don't know. Sorry to hear about that, Christian. We know how that goes.
Rainbow Bridge,
Yes.
We hate it. We hate it. That's why we have lots of cats. So we just
keep them going.
keep them going.
But this is getting
snakes. Oh, a polydactyl, cute. Oh, so Christian says I had a polydactyl. So
What
that's
is
a
that?
cat. It's a cat
They speak
with
how many languages does a polydactyl speak? Is
It
that
has an extra digit, and it was black. And so this is a very cool thing with Frame Your Feline. We have been working with a rescue in LA called Feline Underground Network, and they have had a lot of dark furred cats like torties, black cats, dark gray cats, brown cats. And the problem when you go to take adoption photos of them is they don't really photograph, they don't really pop. So by us being able to play around with the artwork panels, when we put brighter colors behind the cats, it really pops. And after this, if you go to our shorts area on Frame Your Feline here on YouTube, you can see a little kitten that I just recorded yesterday who we are fostering. She's a calico kitten, and we had her at the pool, and her adoption video is beautiful. And we do like hairless cats. We have a couple hairless cats that already have the Frame Your Feline 1.0 version. And her name is Cordelia, one of them. And, oh, thanks, it's wholesome, thanks. And she loves her feline frames. She has a picture, in her home, it's Halloween all year round, and Cordelia has an artwork panel that is a big spider web that photographer Mike Powell took. So yeah.
That's an awesome one. So yeah, we would love to see you guys have your cat, or if you don't have a cat, go get a cat, then get a frame. Now is the time to do it. We are on Kickstarter, so make sure you check us out. Go to kickstarter.com, and then you could search for Frame Your Feline. Or if you go to frameyourfeline.com, you'll see the links to our Kickstarter page.
So someone wants to know, how old are our cats? Our cats are, Skippy's the youngest, he's a year old. And then we have several 5-year-old cats. I know, I'm gonna read that in a second. And then we have, our oldest cat is a one-eyed cat that we got from the streets of LA. His name is Tootie. He's sleeping in the bedroom, in his frame in the bedroom. And he is probably around like 15 or so. He had a really rough life. So we're just happy every day he's around. And then let's see, somebody said,
yeah, here we go.
Somebody says, honestly, that's boop genius if that's your own idea and there are no patents. That has goddamn Shark Tank potential. Thank you. We do have a patent pending on it, and it is our own idea, and it came out from us moving from our old apartment in LA. We had this ugly powder blue carpeted cat tree that stunk because we had washed it so many times because cats had thrown up on it. And those cat trees are full of like formaldehyde. They just go to the landfill. And my dad had given us some art from Ronnie Wood from the Rolling Stones, and it was framed beautifully. And I was like, how do we create like a gallery wall where we have like our Ronnie Wood art, and then we have our cat, how do we do a frame? And Brian's like, do you frame your cat? And I said, yes. And then from there on, the journey started. We are a family-owned business, and we have a family member, Brian's dad, who is an engineer who we worked with and talked to and has been with us during this whole journey. And that was the thing last year. We were at CatCon. We kind of premiered Frame Your Feline, and we got so many orders we couldn't keep up. And so we were like, we need to figure out a way to mass manufacture this, but we don't want to do it overseas where it could be a subpar product. So we are super excited to be able to share with everybody Frame Your Feline 2.0. Our original version retailed for $399.95 USD, and we are now able to knock $100 off of it. Remember, you get the upper shelf, the lower shelf, the frame style of your choice, the 2 artwork panels, an install poster template, and all the hardware. And if you run over to Kickstarter, you'll see that there are super discounts on different bundles of the new feline frame.
That's right.
So some cats are lazy, but some cats are mean. Most cats just want love. Some cats have had like torture and torment, or they've been outside and had to survive on their own, or they've had mean owners.
Or some cats are just aloof. Some cats just don't do anything. Look at this.
Holly is very, very lucky. She was only at the rescue for a couple of months. And then Winnie is a rescue, and she had an amazing foster for a couple of months also. And
Put a new cat in. They want a new cat.
A new cat.
I want a new cat.
Well, we have Winnie.
One that don't bite.
I don't want to.
Oh
I don't want to take Holly out, but Winnie was just in here.
You want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't. She's sleeping. I can't take her out. The ASPCA will be knocking on my door.
So what do you want to do? Oh, she is totally
She's
sleeping.
Totally. Look at her. Aww.
You guys are mean, but we could. WDF. What
Here,
the?
let's put Winnie in this one.
Bruh. Hold on a sec.
With the silver one.
Here, you want me to move over?
Just no. You don't have to relocate the whole set. Just
Okay, here.
Hold this. We're about to wrap it up.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
All right, so here's Winnie in the silver frame, and we're gonna send Winnie to the beach.
Not the beach, the pool.
The pool.
Yes, it will hold 2 cats for sure. We've had 2 huge Maine Coons, and at the same time, well over 25 pounds. We say 25 pounds, but for each shelf, so there's 2 shelves that are connected to the wall and then connected by the frame. So it can handle a lot of weight. We just say, hey, don't put a kid in there, but it's made for cats. So yes, it can definitely handle 2 cats. We've had 3 cats, 2 inside the frame, 1 above. Yeah, they're really strong. When you connect to the studs, it's not going anywhere. Yeah. Yeah, we love all cats. I don't discriminate against sphinxes or otherwise. I do have an affinity for tabbies, ragdolls, and what's the British short hair?
Oh, our son is named after. Our son is named Jackson, and he's named after a British short hair that we met in LA in our old apartment. But we have gone to some fancy cat shows this year. And I do love the Cornish Rex and some of the other Rexes. They're very like trim, like a Sphinx. And then Somali cats. We're recently acquainted with a cat named Summer. She's this beautiful Somali cat. What are ragdolls? Ragdolls are like very long-haired, fluffy cats.
And then if you pick them up,
being cuddly.
If you pick them up, they just flop and they just become like a ragdoll. Thus the name ragdoll.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Well,
so
cool.
If anybody has any other questions, otherwise we're going to wrap this up and let you guys get on with your day. But there is Winnie. She's at the pool. And Holly is still... Oh, Holly has picked her head up now. So.
Oh, wait, hold on. Here we go.
She's very, very happy.
We can't leave Holly out of the picture.
I was kind of weirded out when I saw him with the cat ears, but I stayed a little while.
And this
is cool and wholesome. Thank you. And you subscribed. Yes. Oh, you asked... We are on Instagram. We are at Frame Your Feline pretty much on every platform. TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, a new one called Lemon8. Facebook, we're kind of on. We don't really use Facebook, but thank you for subscribing.
Hey, Christian, I'm sorry you got a little weirded out by the ears, but hey, man, a cat guy's got a cat. You know what I'm saying? I got a cat up. So I hope you can...
He wears yellow ones and pink ones,
I
do too, but I'm just wearing these little jeweled ones tonight.
Hey man, I just need you to kind of back me up on these, okay? It takes a real man to wear these on their head, okay? So there you go. Don't be confused, I'm not. There you go, all right.
All right, well everybody, thank you for joining us. FrameYourFeline.com. Our Kickstarter is up for another 2.5 weeks. Go there tonight, make a pledge. You get some really cool stuff, and tell your friends who are cat moms and cat dads.
We'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye, everyone.
Have a good one. Bye.